All right, this is Lookout Here Comes Tom, and it's about time I did a Let's Play of the new My Little Pony game. I've got it on my Switch. This is about the third time I have 100%ed it, because the last two times I even attempted it, guess what happened? The software that I was working with just bombed on me. It just bombed on me. It erased half my footage, the second half, each time. And even though I got it 100% complete, I couldn't show it. Now, I think that this loading screen with the little beating heart and the clock attached to it, it's a really good way of showing that it's loading.
Play. Mini games. Settings.
And unfortunately, with my current setup, I can't actually hear what the game is doing. Let me just see if I can fix that in OBS while it is running. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Well, shoot.
Mini game. Play.
Well, the recording can hear it, so
Mini settings.
I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the video capture device and try to talk when it's not talking.
Audio. Control. Saved games.
Take a look at that. 2 saved games. Both of them have 1,936 stars on them, which is how you 100% it. The stars are called magic bits, and if you get all 1,936 of them, you win. That is to say, you get it 100%. Technically, you can complete the game by going through the whole story and finishing the story mode, the final minigame. This is a game that's got a lot of platforming. It does a good job of rewarding exploration and platforming skills. That's its positive aspect. It also does a good job of rewarding the player for continuing to progress through the story. Like, at one point, you get Sunny's rollerblades, which lets you move much, much faster, which is a little bit ironic considering that she's already a horse, but whatever. And those are the game's positive aspects. The negative aspects are it lacks polish. There's about 2 different facial expressions in the cutscenes. There's happy and not happy. You're going to see what that means. I should probably quit yakking and just get to it.
Play.
Yeah. First we get some narration, and then you never hear the narrator again.
The Crystal Brighthouse, the great symbol of magic and friendship in the land of Equestria. And as long as harmony lasts among unicorns, pegasi, and earth ponies, its light will brighten the skies of Maretime Bay.
Dun dun dun!
But there is one young pony who will always be ready to help us all.
I'm awake. Hold on. Where is every pony? At Main Street for Maritime Bay Day. And Hitch is waiting for me. But something's off. My bag! Where did I leave it this time?
Now, I'd like to say here that if the cutscenes that were throughout the game were half as good, well, if they were as good as the one that we just saw, there would be no problems. It's mostly during the cutscenes that the lack of polish shows. The game also does a good job of showing you how to play it. Now, take a look at that. Right there was a sort of a side road, and I took it, and it immediately rewarded me. Those piñatas can give you quite a few stars. Completing objectives can give you stars, and right there, the game gave you a tutorial for jumping. This game would be perfect for a little girl who is not familiar with 3D platformers. getting them into it. And right here, it's rewarding me for having some platforming skills as well. It taught you how to jump back there, and then using your skills.
My bag! That bunny took it!
Okay, and then it immediately rewards you for using that skill in a way that the game didn't tell you to use it directly. And, you know, this is my personal opinion. I think that the animals basically all being lumps, I just feel like the animals' design in G5 isn't as good as it was in G4.
So sneaky. Maybe I can use my earth magic on that plant. With my earth pony magic, I can make plants and flowers grow. Press this button to use it.
Yeah, so this is about the closest thing Sunny has to an attack. You use the interact button, and it does something like that.
Aha! I just have to reach that spot.
Yeah, different objects can be interacted with in the game. Obviously, there's activating the sunflowers, turning them into trampolines. There's also some trees that you can buck. And there's also these desks that allow you... I think they're... Shoot. I'll have to let Izzy explain what it is. She's coming up next. And, you know, the first time you play through that, it feels a lot longer than replays. And once you get through that whole song and dance and get her bag back, I think you finally start to get to meet some characters.
I still can't believe we live in this magical place.
Oops, bunny. Yeah, you'll want to go explore everywhere if the game will let you. Sometimes it won't.
What's going on here? Shimmerwing, it's you! Wow, you're really strong for a butterfly. How come you were trapped in there? Sorry, I don't speak butterfly.
Now, right there, you saw...
Butterfly to find your next steps. I think she wants me to follow her. Gotta get going.
Now, right there during that that cutscene, you saw that she had about two facial expressions. One was smiling and happy, and the other one was, I guess you'd call it suspicious. And they do not let you go into the Crystal Brighthouse. It's a location in the game insofar as you can stand on the dirt road in front of it, but but going inside it, no dice, sorry. Another thing that would make it perfect for younger girls who aren't used to platformers is that butterfly. It will sort of jump out of Sunny and fly towards whatever your next objective is as far as the story goes. And obviously I'm ignoring her right now. You have the ability to ignore her. But this will tell you where to go next. There's plenty of games that have the problem of where do I go next? Like if you've played Myst. Yeah. The first playthrough is a lot like that. Yeah, it shows you where to go. And when you're on one of these tree trunks like this, your character automatically moves slower. You'd have to deliberately try to walk off of it. I think that this is actually pretty smart design. Of course, I have to keep exploring and trying to 100% it as quickly as possible. That's how I roll. It's probably not how a first-time player is going to roll. Well, maybe not. And let's see. Okay. Another thing about activating these sunflowers is that it automatically gives you a few magic bits when you do. Yeah, almost everything that you have the ability to interact with is going to give you some extra magic bits. And as you can see, there is Izzy. De facto, going through all that song and dance and all those tutorials rewards you by letting you talk with Izzy.
You're still here? We better hurry. Maretime Bay awaits us. I know. It's this way, right? It sure is. But the bridge is broken. We could recycle it with our unicorn powers. Unicycling magic! But I don't remember where I left my tools. They shouldn't be far. Could you help me find them? I'm on it.
You could see how Izzy's expression, first she's happy, then she's...
2 more to go.
Okay, it's right over there, Izzy. You couldn't just look there yourself? Yeesh.
Perfect. Just one more. Phew.
You know what's ironic about it? This slam down on the ground thing that she does with her hooves to activate her magic, that's basically the same animation that I use
Awesome.
for special attacks in my fan game. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but even when I was a ways away from that sunflower, it showed the A button. But even when I pressed the A button, nothing happened. The proximity that you need to have close to the sunflower in order to activate it, and the proximity you need to see the little icon that says press this. Like right now, I'm mashing the A button. It shows the little A button icon there as if this is how you activate it. But even when I mash A, nothing's going on. Oh, well, it grows in size when you get close enough. All right. Can't quite complain in that case. Let me just make sure there's nothing over here. There isn't. Yeah.
Press this button to shake the tree. Don't forget to pick the goodies.
Don't forget to pick up the goodies. The goodies automatically come to me. Well, not that one, but I think there's an Easter egg over here. Yeah. There's a pony just sipping on a smoothie in a floaty, even though the current on that river really ought to be tugging him all the way back. There's a freaking waterfall here.
Come on. Time to take them back to Izzy.
Yep.
Thank you, Sunny. You're a bridge saver. Now you can unicycle anytime you find tables like these. Thanks for the help. I'm still figuring out this magic thing. Press this button when you find a crafts table to unicycle it.
Yeah, these unicycling tables, for the most part, these unicycling tables are about redecorating houses.
I should go find Hitch. He's been waiting for a while, and he has a thing for punctuality.
And there's Hitch right there, and he shoves you right into a mini game.
There you are! I've been looking all over for you. You're the only one left.
Left? Left to do what?
To train your shepherd skills. The new greatest tradition at Maretime Bay Day, the Bunny Herding Classic!
Do I have to? I kind of feel bad for the bunnies.
The bunnies love it. They tell me all the time. See?
Okay then. What do I have to do?
Well, some bunnies kept hopping away to Main Street. 3 bunnies are still missing. They couldn't have gone far. I need you to catch them for me, will ya? They'll hop away from you. Chase them all the way back here.
You got it. On my way.
I guess he doesn't dump you right into a minigame. The objective here is to sort of, the bunnies are repelled from you. Now I can collect these magic bits. Even though I can go in here, and even though these carrots are going to be a collectible item later, I can't collect them until and unless it becomes my objective to do so. The game really keeps you on the rails. And the butterfly tells you exactly where to go next, too. Now take a look at this. See this table, this unicycling table? You can turn the trees pink. You can decorate the house, but it doesn't do much other than that. It feels extremely bare bones. I'm not sure if it really is, but it's the way it feels. Alright, you fuzz lump, get in there.
Well done, Sonny. You've clearly got some herding skills. But they won't be ready until you feed them. Find some carrots and come back before they get antsy.
You know, it's just amazing how often they send Sonny to do this, that, or the other thing. I guess it's all part of being the protagonist of an adventure game. Another interesting thing about this is, whose garden is this? Is this Hitch's house? Am I stealing somebody else's carrots? Maybe I'm overanalyzing it. When you consider the fact that the bunny herding area is like right in front of it, maybe this really is Hitch's house.
We might make a bunny herder of you after all, right guys?
Yeah, completing...
Welcome to the official boot camp for the herding competition. The goal is simple. Herd the bunnies into the gates. The more bunnies you herd, the higher the score. And watch out, the goalpost will change sides. Are you ready to herd some bunnies? All right, bunny time!
Okay, take bunny time out of context and,
3, 2, 1, go!
you know, it says 3, 2, 1, go, but it's more like 3, 2, 1 instructions. The best way to do this is to avoid letting the bunnies run into any obstacles. It's like if they get to a certain zone in front of you, then immediately they will be part of your herd. Turning too much can result in them getting away. Like right there, I turned too much. Another thing that I did was I hit the fence. And I'm trying to get my crown score just as high as possible, because if it's not high enough, then I am going to have to redo this if I want to 100% this game. Ideally, I don't want to have to do this any more often than I really need to. That pumpkin there, that's one of those things that I don't want the bunnies to bash into, because if they do, then I might lose them. Like right there, lost one. Okay, I got all 4 of them. Getting the pumpkin out the door got me bonus time. I can't believe that. Alright, out you get. Alright, you fuzz lumps. And you also want to avoid the rabbit holes. If the rabbits get too close to the rabbit holes, they will jump down it. They will no longer be part of what you're herding, and then you'll have to go out to the other side to get it back. It's annoying. Fortunately, I got quite a bit of time, and being on top of that, you know, I thought that this was rocky ground. It's actually supposed to be mud. You find out later that, spoiler alert, they have another version of this game where it's not just bunnies, it's also crabs. Probably because they had crabs in the movie and wanted to reuse those assets or something. Oh, look at that, look at that. I just let two fly down the bunny hole, and that slowed me down. Oh, look at this. 2 pumpkins. Alright. Get over here. So tempting to start quoting Monty Python here. You know, Fluttershy would have a field day with this. She would love it. Now, have I gotten enough points to actually get the maximum score? Yes, yes I have. You know, this pose looks kind of okay with Sunny. And you see how it says at the bottom that I've unlocked Hitch? That basically means if I go to the main menu and just play the minigames, I have the option of playing as Hitch. In the main game, you're playing as Sunny the whole time.
Whoa! Not bad, Sonny. Not bad at all. This year might be actually competitive for once.
Great! Main Street, here we go!
Yes! Well, after I move all those boxes out.
Should we help him?
Nope. I put them here and I'll take them back. Ah!
I think he's okay. He's so good at it.
As you can see, this is sort of following the plot of the first episode of Make Your Mark and sort of not.
Welcome to Main Street, heart of the Maritime Bay, Phillies. Welcome, every pony. Do you want to see a fabulous spectacle? Sure. Yes, we do. Then you can't miss the Pip Pip Parade.
Hip, hip, hooray!
The whole town will be there. Yes, we'll be there to support you. We can bring lots of glitter.
And I wrote this really catchy song, Super Fresh. And the hook goes, sure, I'll be there. Just a fan.
Perfect. See you all there, Phillies.
Ugh.
I'll be around crafting decorations. See ya.
And I'll be standing guard at Town Park's entrance.
Now, why would the sheriff of the town stack oodles of boxes and block the town's only exit? Well, there's actually other places that you can go to if you go through town. I think there's the beach. Shoot. There's the park. And I forget what all else. You have to unlock them by continuing the story, but you'll see that for yourself. Honestly, this looks a lot like Maretime Bay from the movie, which is good. But I keep thinking that the main melody salon that Pip has, my understanding is that's supposed to be on this main street here.
Awesome.
But it's not. It's actually in this kind of cul-de-sac. I could show it to you. In fact, I have to if I want to progress the story. But obviously, first explore, then follow the story. That's basically the way I'm doing things. Yeah, this will take you to Beach Cove, but it's currently being blocked by fuzz lumps.
I don't think they're gonna let me through.
Yeah, you do disperse the fuzz lumps eventually. There's a lot of fetch quests, a lot of, a lot of chain of deals things that have to happen in order for you to get the items you need. And of course, there's no way to get those items until they're actually an objective. The game doesn't really have an inventory system. It's got an objective system. Oh, and if you want 100% it, you have to get all of these unicycling tables.
Ta-da!
Admittedly, that's a lot less bland. Most of these ponies you can't actually talk to. They're just scenery. And sometimes it's a little hard to tell whether you're looking at a stallion or a mare. With Friendship is Magic, you have no difficulty telling the difference. Yeah, those pumpkins, they're actually going to be an objective later, but since they aren't now, you can't interact with them at all. You can't even roll them around. Alright, let me just see what Izzy has to say.
Wowee, Main Street is looking real fancy, isn't it?
Welcome to Corneria. Alright.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
To the Pip Pip Parade.
Wrong answer. Sunny Star Scout, right? You're automatically signed up for the Wings Flight Academy. You're listed as a rookie winged pony and have to begin your training ASAP.
But I barely know how to fly.
Well, that's the point, isn't it?
I guess that makes sense.
First, you have to test your skills on the ground with an obstacle course. Grab all the crystals in time if you want to earn your wings. Are you ready to...
All right. I mean, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wasn't that the perfect expression to finish the cutscene?
2, 1, go!
Oh, for once it gave it 3, 2, 1 meant 3, 2, 1 go meant 3, 2, 1 go, not 3, 2, 1 instructions.
Well done, Cadet Star Scout. You got some moves after all. You've earned this.
So that gives you a bunch of magic bits.
Hip, what's wrong?
What's wrong with your neck?
Everything is wrong. My beautiful billboard has been destroyed. No pony will come to my show like this.
Outrageous! Maretime Bay is not safe.
Him.
Who would do something like this?
Him.
Some pony is out there trying to ruin the event. We must find him. Or her.
Or her?
No pony can be left unsuspected. Some pony had to see it happen. I need you to ask every last pony in this area.
I'll ask around.
Okay. Basically, Sprout is demanding that I do his job for him.
The saboteur has a long blue mane.
You know, you've probably already guessed that Sprout is framing Izzy.
The suspect is a unicorn.
Now, you've probably guessed that he's trying to frame the main 5.
Bridalwood silks and fashion.
Okay. Exploration before... Yeah, we're going to open the crate later. Don't worry. Yeah, one end of this sort of cul-de-sac is the Cantor Logic building here. The other end is Main Melody. Sunny's smoothie cart
Fruity and yummy smoothies.
is supposed to be in the shop.
Whoever did this has purple fur. Got all the clues. Gotta go talk to Sprout.
Oh, and look at this. That's the first time I've done a whole street. Oh, well.
Great detective work. A unicorn with purple fur and a long blue mane, huh? I think it's clear who did this, Sunny.
No! Izzy would never do anything like that.
As a sheriff deputy, I'm afraid I'll have to arrest her.
No, wait! I'll talk to her.
You better find her before I do.
Whatever, Sprout. You don't move.
I have to find her.
Another thing which you might have noticed is that in the upper left corner there, usually a game would have that be where your health is. This just shows you what your next objective is. There is no health system. There's no combat. You can't even fall into the ocean.
Hey, Sunny, isn't Maretime Bay just the greatest? Well, some pony messed with Pip's billboard. Oh no! That's terrible! I have an idea! We can unicycle it. Yes! That will prove you didn't do
Not
it.
really.
I didn't do what? Nothing. What do we need? We need paint. Lots of pink paint. Can you find some? Paint? Got it.
Thus begins the fetch questing. And the chain of deals. Okay. I forget where the paint dealer is, but I know that he's eventually gonna. Oh, here we go.
Oh, hello. Were you looking for some paint?
Yes! I need lots of pink paint.
Wonderful. And what do you have to trade?
Trade?
It's Maritime Bay Day. Money is not allowed. Only trade. It's bad for business, but it does lift the spirit.
And what would you want for the paint?
Well, I wanted to be a Pegasus guard when I grew up. Having a shop is great, but if I could only try on one of those cool guard helmets, maybe you could find one for me.
Pegasus guard helmet it is. I'll find one.
And this is funny.
What? My helmet? No way! Find some pony else.
Yeah. Now, I know from experience that the costume shop has one, but you might have to follow the butterfly if it was your first time.
What fabulous costume can I get for ya?
I'm looking for a guard helmet.
A guard helmet? Such a good choice, yes. I do have one, but
But you want to trade.
it's the Maritime Bay Day. And all I'm asking for is a fabulous red flower.
Fabulous red flower? Deal! I'll get you one.
You know, I wonder if the writers of this remember that back in G4, ponies ate flowers.
You need a red flower?
I'll trade you anything.
I wish I could, but I traded my red flowers away. But I do have red flower seeds planted in these pots. Well, I could use magic to grow them, if you're okay with it. More than okay. Please, try it on these.
Now, if that pony behind the stall is also an earth pony, then this seems pretty stupid.
Gorgeous flower. Here, a brand new helmet, honey.
I'm liking
Then
this
again-
trading thing. Now to the paint shop.
Then again, it's got to be somewhat contrived.
Look at that helmet. Oh, let me try it on.
Looks good.
Doesn't it? For Equestria!
Yeah, for Equestria.
A trade is a trade. Here's the pink paint.
For Equestria, ain't you just a regular Garen?
Perfect. We can fix the billboard now.
Alright, let me see what this guy says now.
WINGS stands for the Wonderful Institute of No Gravity Skywalking. Cool, huh?
That'll do it. Head to the billboard. It's unicycling time.
I'm pretty sure I got the stuff up there already. Yeah, I did. So, up here... Let's just see what they say now.
Please help me clean up my image. No pony is going to come with my face looking like that.
No worries. It'll be fixed up faster than you can say raspberry bubblegum.
And I can't talk to Sprout, apparently.
Ta-da! Oh, thank you so much, Sunny. Anything for Maritime Bay Day. I'll wait at the main melody. The crowd will flood in. Come, every pony. The show is about to start.
Yeah. You know, I fix the billboard and instantly get a bunch of stars. It's pretty typical.
Have you found Izzy yet?
Izzy hasn't done anything wrong.
We'll see about that. Something smells fishy here.
Well, maybe if you showered more often, Sprout. I'm not sure how much it's going to let me explore before it forces me into the next minigame.
Sweet.
Yeah, she sort of goes into alicorn mode when she gets those tables. I think that they had to have her do something in alicorn mode, just on a general basis. So that might be one of the reasons why they added these interactable unicycling tables.
The best Zephyr Heights fashion.
He actually is a Pegasus. At least I assume that's a he. Since I can't hear, you guys might well be aware that that's a she. I don't know.
Did you find out who ruined my billboards? Actually, no. Oh well, it looks beautiful now. That's what matters. Sunny, the crowd is here, but something is missing. Primrose, my backup dancer. There can be no dance show with no dancer. Will you find her? Sure. Where should I look? I'm not sure. She likes hiding. And smoothies. I'll find her. The show must go on!
You can tell from the fact that there's a box there. Primrose is the pony that was pretending to be Solid Snake back there. And she is going to start a whole new fetch quest. And you're not even going to accomplish what you set out to accomplish.
Hey! Is that you, Primrose?
Oh, no. Primrose is gone. Poof.
It's you, Primrose.
Yes, it's me. But I can't go to the show.
But why? Is something wrong?
It's just that I have nothing pretty to wear.
Just that? I'll find some clothes for you.
Would you do that for me? I need 3 pieces.
3? Consider it done.
That's a kind of an arbitrary thing, isn't it? What's even more arbitrary is that the shops just give it to you. I don't know why, either. Well, let me show you what happens if you try to go over here.
The factory is closed. It's under renovation.
You'll get so many compliments with this.
And you know, they don't even show you the actual clothing items. It's just a bag.
Clothes for the pony walk? Coming up.
Let's see if there's another one up here. I don't know if there is, or... Okay, that's Hitch. Oh, right, this is main melody. Theoretically, I'm supposed to come back here once I've gotten... Oh, here we go.
For Pip's show. A very special piece.
I got them all. Time to bring them back to Primrose.
They do not let you see what those items of clothing are. And even when you bring them back to her...
Oh, you got them?
Yes. Now you can perform at the show.
But I can't. No, I can't.
What? Why not?
Because what if he doesn't like these?
He? Who's he?
Hitch. Who else? Oh, he's so kind to every pony, so thoughtful, so
Huh? I see. But Hitch is not into fashion like that.
He's not. Are you sure?
Nah, he's more into herding bunnies and stuff like that.
I thought I would impress him looking my best on the pony walk, but I'm too shy.
Why? You shouldn't be. You're perfect just the way you are.
Am I?
Yes. All you need to...
You are not perfect just the way you are. Your facial expressions are off, and so are Sunny's.
He is you. You could just walk up to him and say, hi.
I don't know. I'd feel much better if I had an excuse to talk to him.
What if you casually had a smoothie to spare?
I guess that'd be a good excuse.
He loves pumpkin spice smoothies.
Could you get me one of those?
Yes, I'll be your smoothie operator. But my smoothie cart is in the shop. Where can I find a smoothie now?
Smoothie operator.
Hey there, my smoothie cart's cooler broke. Can you spot me a couple smoothies? I'll get you back.
Oh, sure. Sonny, you got it. What do you need?
Great. 2 pumpkin spice smoothies, please.
Oh, no. Can't make those. I ran out of pumpkin cream. If you bring some pumpkins, I'll make them for you.
Oh boy. Alright, so now the pumpkins are the objective. Now this goes faster, of course, if you remember where the pumpkins were. Although,
Perfect.
suddenly it occurs to me, who put the pumpkins in these strange places? I mean, the pumpkins, 2 of the 3 pumpkins are just sitting on the scaffolding, and another one is sitting in a cot. Blah, blah, blah. Got a mouthful of marbles. Another one.
Now to the smoothie shop.
Another one is sitting on top of a shop stall. And why can't Primrose go and get her own smoothie? You know, from a game design perspective, I can understand this. You have to tell the player to go out and do things, but in terms of the in-universe lore, this doesn't make any sense, and what happens next makes even less.
I saw the smoothie truck parked nearby.
One pumpkin spice smoothie coming right up.
One smoothie, and when she ordered 2.
Thank you so much.
It's just smoothies. Easy peasy.
No. Thank you for encouraging me to be myself.
It's always the best thing you can be. And remember, he loves bunnies.
Bunnies, yes. Can you take these clothes to Pip? She'll find a better use for them than me.
Sure thing. She knows her fashion.
Look at that. I tried to move, it stopped me. The stars flew into me, and then I'm able to move again. You gotta be kidding me.
The clothes? But I need a dancer for the show! And now you need me to find a dancer for you, right? No, I have the perfect dancer right in front of me. Well, You'll be fabulous! Are you ready to dance?
Just look at that facial expression. Actually, I kind of like it at this time. This is basically a... You could call it a Dance Dance Revolution clone, sort of. It's a rhythm game.
It's showtime, Philly! Get dressed! There's no time to waste. Fillies and gentlecoats! Welcome to the Pip Pip Parade, Maretime Bay Day edition. First, we have to dress up. Pick the most fabulous outfit from the menu. Press this button to put it on. Press these buttons or move to the sides to see other accessories. Press this button when you're ready to glow up.
I would imagine that those pearl earrings are pretty painful, and it does not really look like her. Yeah, this looks more unicornish than Sunny, but you know what? I'll just go with it. Just go with it.
Three, two, one, go!
And it shows all those emojis from anytime Pip does any streaming. They call this the Pip Pip Parade, but there's no parade. It's just a dance minigame. You know, even if the music was at full blast, there wouldn't be much to it. So the fact that I can't hear the audio means I'm not missing much. You know, since I'm a software developer myself, I'm looking at this and thinking, probably the main technical challenge from their perspective was simply getting the character rigged and animating properly, not to mention getting the clothes right. Making sure they don't clip through anything, And as a matter of fact, they do clip in some cases. But we'll get to that later. In fact, the most recent thing that I did for my own My Little Pony fan game was adding clothes that can actually cover up a pony's wings. There's like all these controls. When does it cover the wings? When does it protect the wings from rain, allowing the pony to fly? When does it cause the wings not to be drawn at all? Does it enable flight? Does it prevent flight? Because, you know, if you're wearing a big huge cloak that doesn't open up and let your wings out, then you can't fly with that on. I had to think of all of that while I was putting together the clothes, and I think the fact that you can see Sunny here wearing the clothes that you've got her equipped with, that's something. Let's see. Okay, good. I maxed out my score here, so I don't have to do it again. And those shades keep her from looking too uncanny. And I just unlocked Pip for the minigames. Well, I guess there might be some satisfaction of playing as whatever pony you like in the minigames. My fan game, you can play as any pony you like and change in real time during platforming and combat action. I say any pony you like, but main 5 aren't in it.
Look at those moves, Sunny. I didn't know you had it in you. Neither did I. You're a good dance instructor. As token of appreciation, here you go. The Maretime Bay Day badge. Now you're ready to go to Town Park and herd those bunnies. Maretime Bay Day keeps growing on me. Look for magic mirrors. Use them with this button to dress up for any occasion.
You know, they keep talking about Maritime Bay as if Sunny hadn't lived her entire life there. You know, it makes a kind of sense because the player is going to... It might be new to the player. Oh, and one thing. Hitch will not let you pass. Okay, it's got to be summer, and yet, like, what, half these items are scarves? It's weird. He won't let you pass.
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I can't let you in without the Maritime Bay Day badge. The herding competition is very serious and official. Find a magic mirror and put the medal on.
Again, the facial expressions are weird. Okay, I'm not going to make Sunny bake wearing that. Or that. Yeah, and she's only got her bag, the one with Twilight Sparkle's cutie mark on it. This one will have Sunny's cutie mark on it, but, oh well. Come on, let me through.
Look at you! Maritime Bay Day badge and all! You look ready for some buddy herding, don't you? Let's go to Town Park.
Okay, that was a propos of nothing. Yeah, the town park is another one of the areas that... it's one of the 5 areas in the game. I'm not sure how far it'll let me explore. Obviously, with the broken bridge, I have to get to the other side of it. The town park is basically one big ring around this lake in the middle.
And here we are! Everything ready for the herding? What?
Are you okay?
Look! My billboard!
Doesn't look so bad.
Look at my teeth! It's sabotage! We have to do some detective work, don't we?
Who would want to ruin Maritime Bay Day so bad?
Did I hear detective work? I love detecting. Got a solid PI resume.
Shouldn't you be at the Flight University?
Every pony is more into tanning, it seems. And we must find those witnesses, which is way more fun. Ask around. Some pony must have seen it happen.
Ugh. Okay, I'll investigate.
Zip loves detective work so much she will make Sunny do it for her. Want to get all of these?
Whoever did this is a Pegasus. Strange.
Yeah, this is basically going to be a rehash of what happened with Izzy and the other billboard. Have to find the witnesses, have to find the paint, and clear up the billboard. But I think this is a good place to sort of tie off the video. I'll continue in the next part.